Hey guys, so I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm going to talk about some controversial topics and kind of like say my opinion. Um, just because I thought something different might be a little bit cool. So the first one is abortion. Um, Obviously, I don't think like you should get an abortion because that's not okay. But I feel like if you're in a situation where you have been sexually assaulted or raped and you get pregnant, you should be able to have that choice. But if you're doing it out of like your own enjoyment and you meant to have sexual contact, then that's like you shouldn't be able to have an abortion because it's your decision as a person. Um, Alternative energy. I think that you should use that more often, like solar power, wind power. Um, Obviously, solar power can create enough energy, like in a day, to last like your lifetime. So I don't think why should we not use it, you know? Animal testing, that's wrong. Um, I don't even want to get into that. Um, and then this one is about sexuality. Um, it says, is sexual orientation determined at birth? I believe that it isn't. I believe that the way you're born is your gender, as like what parts you have is what your gender is. What you were born as is your gender until you discover yourself and like find who you actually are. So I think it just comes with like experiences and stuff like that. Um, let's see. College education, if it should be free, which I think it should be, because if you want to further your education to really like help society, you should be able to get that college education without having to spend a fortune and be in debt for like your entire life. Death penalty, should it be allowed? I think it should be allowed, because I think that if you kill somebody, you should be killed, because it's just wrong. It's not okay to kill someone's family and then be alive. Even if you're in prison, you have such a good life in prison. Like, you obviously have hardships in prison, like, you're not going to be the happiest, but you get 3 meals a day. You get a bed to sleep in. You get a roof over your head. You get shelter. You all these things. You get water. You get food. You get shelter. You get oxygen. You get TV time even, and you killed somebody. So yes, I think that it should be allowed. The drinking age, should it be lowered from 21 to a younger age? No. Honestly, I think that it should be staying at 21, because that is when your frontal cortex is completely developed, or whatever, frontal cortex, frontal lobe, one something like that right here, completely developed to make decisions, and that is why you should be 21 years old to drink, because you can make better decisions and such. Then the next one I'm going to talk about is gay marriage, if it should be legal, which yes, because love is love. It doesn't matter who you are, you have the right to love. Yeah. um, let's see. Medical marijuana, I think it's a really good idea, because there have been studies on getting people like Parkinson's disease and other diseases that have really, really helped them with medical marijuana. Let's see. Minimum wage, should it be increased? I think that it shouldn't, honestly, because if you want a better job, go to school and get one, because you shouldn't be having a person who has schooling get like $20 an hour, or like starting out, and then a person that goes into fast food get like 15 or even more. It's not really, it's kind of it's not okay to the people that have gone to school for things, because they don't, like, they went all through school, 4 years probably, at least hundreds, thousands, multiple $1,000s, like $60,000 or something like that, to get the thing that they have. School uniforms. Should there be school uniforms? I say yes, because the bullying in high schools would be decreased on looks more if you had uniforms, because you wouldn't have to wear like clothes from a supermarket, because you wouldn't have to, if you were poor and you only had a supermarket clothes because you couldn't afford anything else, the school uniforms would give unity to those people who don't really have, like, had to wear sweatpants and a t-shirt every day. Textbooks versus laptops and computers and tablets. It says that should tablets replace textbooks in K through 12 schools? No. No. There's just no. Let's see. That's about it, I think. Those video games and violence. Do violent video games contribute to youth violence? I did a project on that, actually, and they do. I don't think there should be violence in video games, honestly, until a certain age. If you're in high school and you want to play a violent video game, go for it. But if you're in elementary school or middle school, just no. Why? Anyways, that is going to be all for today. Apologize if you didn't like this video. If you did, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you get a notification every time I post a video. And I will see you next time.